Hey guys, it's good to see you. Now, I believe it was like 2 days ago, Sony has announced that they are discontinuing physical games. That's right, starting, I believe it was January 2028, you will no longer be able to buy physical games. Well, okay, well that's not true. They basically won't be making new physical games. So any game that released after 2028, you won't be able to buy a physical game for. And I'm going to be honest, I really don't care. Like, I know, like, flipping Twitter, X, whatever, is, like, exploding. People are acting like, guys, it's crazy. We don't own our games anymore. We haven't owned our games for, like, a decade. Okay, let's be honest with ourselves here. This means nothing. Because the thing is, right, let's say this game, for example, Call of Duty. I don't know which one this is, right? First off, requires an internet connection. Don't know if that's in focus. Well, that says their internet connection. So, first off, requires an internet connection. Secondly, that already means there's no point of having a physical game. Because you have to install updates for it. Which goes to my point. Most games nowadays require you to be online in the first place. So having a physical game means nothing because you're relying on the internet. What's why having a physical game? Because what happens when, let's say, I don't know, your internet goes out? Having a physical copy literally does nothing for you. Like, that's what I'm saying, nowadays with gaming, having a physical copy means nothing. Like, sure, right, back in the flipping DS days, this is my DS, by the way, it's really cool. It's really nice. Owning a game meant something. Because they couldn't take away your game. If you bought flipping Mario Kart DS, you could play it forever. Until your system broke. But you could play it. Nowadays, if I bought flipping Mario Kart World or some crap, I would not have that same luxury. Because at any point, Nintendo could take away my game. It's as simple as that. I mean, it's the simple truth. We don't own anything before. And people are acting as if, right, Sony is evil for doing this. The people who are saying this, right, are the same people who have been buying digital games for a flipping decade. And it's true. You know it's true. We all know it's true. Okay? Because I'm going to be honest. I barely buy physical games. The only time I've ever gotten a physical game recently was when it's like my birthday or something. And that's the only time my physical games make sense anymore, is if it's a gift. Because the convenience of buying a digital game outweighs all of... What positives are there to a physical game? Like, wow, I have to go to my disk drive, take out a disk, put in another one. So cool, right? Like, am I going insane here? People are acting as if Sony's done some bad thing. We don't own our games. That's the sad bit. That's what we should be talking about. The fact that we have not owned our games for a decade. That's the bad bit. I mean, Sony's literally taking away like 500 movies from people, from like people's, I don't know, PlayStation thing. I've never bought movies on PlayStation. But that they've already bought. That is a situation where that's bad. Okay, that's an actual bad situation because people bought them and now it's being removed from them. This, on the other hand, we already know. People have been talking about it forever. Of how, for been a couple of years now, of how, oh, we don't own our games. If buying isn't owning, piracy isn't stealing. Which, by the way, that statement is really stupid because you are buying the game. You're buying a license to play the game. A license. You own a license. You are buying the game, a license to play the game. Piracy is still... Like, listen, I don't care if you pirate stuff. I don't. I literally... Who cares if let's say someone pirates flipping Super Mario Bros. On their computer? No one genuinely cares. Besides the Nintendo ninjas. I do not support flipping piracy, guys. No, 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 no. Anyways, but, we just don't own anything. It's the simple truth. And the argument being, you know, if I don't own a game, then piracy isn't stealing a game. It's like, well, you are buying a game, but you're buying a license. So you are buying the game. See? Like, but I will say, right, this is a big moment. Because Sony literally made the DVD and the Blu-ray. They were the pioneers of the DVD and the Blu-ray and stuff. And it really is sad to see physical games go. Don't get me wrong. It is sad. But this has been happening for years. Physical game sales have been going down and down and down and down. And we did not care then. No one was talking about it flipping a year ago. Of how games were going flipping digital and stuff. It's only now that Sony's actually done the thing that was realistically going to happen anyway. that people are panicking about it. like, we've been buying games for I'm sorry. Like, this just doesn't make any sense. Straight up. Look, you have a right to be annoyed that companies don't own your games. But just because they're not going to be making physical ones anymore doesn't change that. Like, I'm sorry. Because you know what you have to do to play a game nowadays? You have to connect it to a server. Now, let's say, right, Sony just said to the server, nope, they can't play this game. Boom, you can't play the game anymore. That's all they have to do, which I know it sounds complicated. It's really not. If they can take away people's movies from their libraries, I'm sure they sure as hell can take away games from their library. Like, we just don't own stuff, guys. That's the sad reality of the future. We will own nothing, and we will be happy to own nothing. GTA 6 won't come out with a physical copy, which is probably good, because they don't want it leaking. Reason it's coming out on PC, I saw this flipping short about how, oh no, it's not coming to PC, guys. GTA 6 not coming out to PC. Like, dude, thank God. Thank God it's not coming out to PC. Because you know what a gaming console's for? Playing games. If you're playing PC, like, really? You can't pick between the thousands and thousands of games. Because, oh, boo-hoo, you're going to have to wait a couple years to play GTA 6. Like, most PC gamers are flipping loaded, by the way, because having a gaming PC nowadays is not cheap. Like, if you can afford a gaming PC, you sure as hell can afford a console, which I know console prices are ridiculous nowadays. Like, Jesus Christ, console prices are ridiculous, but the point still stands. Like, you chose a PC over a gaming console. It's as simple as that. Like, we don't know anything, but that's just the future. It's the sad, don't get me wrong, right? Don't get me wrong. This is the sad future, right? I don't want this. I'm just want to clarify because people, I feel like, will struggle to take what I'm saying. I do not want us to, I want us to own stuff. I want to be able, right, to be able to, in the theoretical world, play Marvel Rivals and own a copy of Marvel Rivals. And cherish that copy with all the love in my heart. And be able to play as Iron Man, who I just lauded, by the way, today. I lauded Iron Man, and I'm really happy about that. But I don't own that. I don't own any of the skins that I've bought. We don't own any of the games that we bought from the last decade. And that's the sad truth. But it's a truth we're going to have to get used to. Because we bought those games. We bought the digital future, and now it's here. And that's the simple truth about it. So, I think it's time for shouts, because people, love this. Like, people are like, yay, shout-outs, yay, woohoo, ah. First, I'll shout out to Mr. Morgan and Mr. Rowe. They are pretty chill. Miss Apps, she is pretty cool. Like, Miss Apps, Miss Apps. Shout out to, Lil Apps. Wait, no. Yeah, like, this is Miss Apps, this is Lil Apps. No, wait. This is Lil Apps. Yeah. Big shout out to the cool kids. Rifted Realities, he is pretty cool. Smithy Boy, he is also pretty cool. Beast of TN, he is genuinely really cool. He constantly gives me really cool stuff. So, hi Beast. If you're watching this, hi Beast, you're really cool. Please give me more stuff. That's a joke, that's a joke, that's a joke. Mostly. Shout out to Undercover Sky, he is pretty cool, despite the fact that gonna be honest, I have not watched his streams in a while, so I'm sorry about that, Sky. I'll try and watch his streams more, because I keep on forgetting. Shout out to Burning Blade 20, who famous guy right here. This is what Burning Blade 20 looks like, by the way. Like, this is Burning Blade 20. I've got him in my hand. This is Burning Blade, this is Burning Blade 20, like, hi, I'm Burning Blade 20. Ah! He's really cool, Burning Blade 20, truly. He made my intro, didn't you, mate? Yeah, he made my intro. Shout out to Luca, he is pretty cool. Unfortunately, I don't have Luca, which is a shame. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say. Oh, jeez, it looks like I'm eating the mic out. No. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say in this video. So, anyways, see you next video, guys.